powerful politicians saying we have to control the internet. But we will be discussing many interesting things in the next few days. And one of the things that I learned in the last few years from the Lord is that He makes the rules. God makes the rules, and He plays by the rules, and even the enemy must abide by some of those rules. And one of the rules that I will be expounding on further that we need to learn is that technology that God allows to be revealed to mankind, that technology is to be used by His people. Satan can use it, but His people are to use it too. And we have been rather negligent in using the technologies that God has allowed. The devil makes good use of technology, doesn't he? But God's people put all kinds of incredible, immaterial things on Facebook. What would happen if every person that has a relationship with Jesus Christ were to put important things on Facebook and post things that are vital to our salvation instead of, I'm at the restaurant, I'm in the toilet, I'm looking at this, irrelevant things that make no difference. Post important things so that people can find them and they can meet Jesus Christ. Tell your testimony. Tell others what God has done for you. And the internet, when people are looking for truth, is one of the tools that God has allowed and that even Satan cannot close down. He would like to. There's evil on the internet, but anybody who wants evil can find it. The most important part is truth must be on the internet too. And it's up to you. There are some things that God will not do for you, and He takes the loss. God will not do for us what we can do for ourselves. I love the story at Adventist World Radio. I was in Guam some time ago, speaking at camp meeting some years ago. And in Guam, of course, Adventist World Radio has their main station. And they told me about a story that they decided to broadcast a language, a very different language group, into an area of islands that were completely closed. No known missionaries had gone there. The government would not allow anybody to go there. There were soldiers and guards everywhere guarding so that foreign religions would not come in, so that missionaries would not land or would not be allowed to remain. So it was a closed country, and yet they decided to broadcast. They found somebody that spoke the language, and they decided to broadcast into that country. And they began to broadcast not even knowing if anybody was listening. But what they heard later was that an angel began to distribute radios to all the villagers, pre-tuned to Adventist World Radio. But I can tell you, if they had not broadcast, the angel would not have handed out radios. There are many things that man must do his part before God will do His part. Angels get tired of waiting. We are told in Gospel Workers, page 133 to 135, we are told that angels get tired of waiting on mankind. They hold the doors open, and we do not go through them. So eventually, they let go and the doors close. There are many things the angels are not allowed to do until we do our part. And then they have orders to do everything in their power to assist. So brothers and sisters, we have a big task ahead of us. We must first totally surrender to God so that He has total control. And secondly, we must be used by God to do the things that we must do and can do so that He can do what He wants to do also. Down in Florida, after the weekend, one of the sisters handed me the phone and showed me a video last week where Christians were being beaten and thrown into the fire. Some of them tried to crawl out. They were beaten and thrown back into the fire again. One Christian brother just sat there in the fire, just sat there. It caused me some sleepless nights, realizing that we have brethren that are suffering and being faithful unto death. And we are sitting here so comfortable. This morning, as I was listening to the devotion, I was praying. I woke up early this morning and I was listening to the devotion, and I came to the realization that it's time to die. And I told the Lord, if I have to go sit there in the fire, then so be it. It is time to die to everything around us, to what we supposedly own, to our life, because I would rather sit in the fire with that brother on earth than sit in the lake of fire